Hello friends, myself Dr. D.K. Verma. In the series of incurable cases being treated by homeopathy, today I want to present a case of multiple fibroid uterus which got cured after homeopathic medicine single dose. In this video, I would like to explain the conflict or the cause behind the fibroid and how homeopathy was able to magically help the patient without any surgical intervention. Uterine fibroids are benign smooth muscle tumors of uterus. They are classified according to various locations as intramural fibroid, the fibroids which are located within the muscular wall of the uterus, the subserosal fibroid, the these type of fibroids, they are located on the surface of the uterus. They can grow outwards from the surface and remain attached by a small piece of tissue. Another variety is the submucosal fibroid, which is located in the muscle beneath the endometrium or the inner uterine lining. These are the commonest variety of fibroids. Then there are cervical fibroid which are located in the wall of the cervix. Fibroids may be single or multiple. They could be single or multiple, as well as they may or may not manifest symptoms. Sometimes they present as abdominal pain, excessive bleeding, pain during intercourse, and with pregnancy they can cause miscarriage, bleeding, premature labor, and interference with the position of the baby. The exact cause or the clear-cut cause of fibroid is unknown, and the treatment options in allopathy includes hysterectomy, that is the removal of uterus, myomectomy, or removing the fibroid or the growth which is there in the uterus. Then there is hysteroscopic resection, and then there are various medicines like GnRH analogs. So these are the treatment options in allopathy which they are using. Now, in the conventional books, it is written there is no cause or there is no perceptible cause of fibroid. So now let us discuss why a fibroid is being formed in the uterus. We'll try to understand this, why fibroid is formed in the body, why at a particular location only some cells they starts multiplying, like in the cervix or the submucosal or in the subserosal layer. Why in this particular location? Why single and why multiple fibroids are being formed? To answer these questions, let us try to understand first the function of uterus. Uterus is a house for developing fetus or a baby for 9 months. Contraction of the uterine muscles causes delivery of baby. How does uterus knows that after 9-month contraction has to start? What makes the menstrual cycle periodic? It means in the body there is something which is beyond physicality. There is a higher intelligence at work in the body, which we call it as mind. Everything happens at physical level by the command of the mind. Why does mind programs uterus to make extra cells in the muscles? So why extra cells are being formed in the body? Let us try to understand this. There are various possibilities. Number one, when a female thinks that she is not able to hold her child, primarily the function of uterus is to hold the fetus or the child. If a lady or a female thinks that she is not able to hold the child, hold means either she wants to protect or either the child is going out of control and she wants to protect the child. Either the child is ill or the child is having any behavioral issue. A child who was previously in discipline now after some time goes out of track, and this worries the mother. I'm losing my son. This is the feeling in the mind of the lady. This can happen at any age in a female. A grown up son may want to move away from his mother after marriage, leaving her alone. Mother feels insecure. In order to hold the child, the mind generates a program to strengthen the uterus by forming extra cells, and thereby the fibroid is being formed. The above situations, they are responsible for forming intramural fibroid or subserosal fibroid, as the strength of the uterine wall is to be more, and the strength is required from the outside. Thereby the outer layer of the uterus and the uterine wall becomes thickened, and the extra cells are being formed. Thereby the fibroid is being formed. Another situation is when a female is not able to get pregnant. Imagine when a female wants more kids, but for some reason she is denied. There is an intense craving for child in the mind. So, however least amount of sperm enters the uterine cavity should be caught hold of to become pregnant, and for this the uterine muscle need to be thick and stronger, so the fibroid develops. So here again the mucosal fibroids, the uterine wall becomes thickened, so intramural fibroids are being formed. Male infertility also triggers this conflict, which also includes erectile dysfunction. Tubal ligations, intrauterine devices, they also sometimes trigger this type of conflict. So this particular conflict, when there is an intense craving for child and a female wants to be pregnant and is not allowed to, so the intramural or submucosal fibroids are being formed when such situation is there in the life of a female. Another possibility is a mother can trigger the above biological program when even her daughter or a granddaughter experiences the conflict which I previously said. So these conflicts may indirectly also in affects the females. So these situations, this particularly situation can form any type of fibroid depending upon the situation which is being experienced by the female. Now cervical fibroid they develop when a female experiences a self-devaluation conflict. where female is not able to hold her child, and second is the partner conflict, where partner is having an extramarital affair, unwanted sex by partner, sexual harassment when a female feels self-devaluation. This causes cervical fibroid. Based on the type of the conflict and the emotional perception to the conflict, a customized medicine is prescribed to different cases of fibroids. This video is being prepared because I would like all patients who want to pursue homeopathic treatment to just have an idea what would be the case taking which will be asked by the doctor. So you should have an idea when you are entering a clinic. You will have an idea as to what is the biological conflict which you are facing when you are having this fibroid. So here this was the case which I treated. Here multiple well-defined heteroechoic lesions noted in the anterior and the posterior myometrium, with largest in the anterior myometrium, suggestive of fibroids. So multiple lesions were there, and also there were cystic lesions in the left adnexia with no internal septations and peripheral vascularity on Doppler images. So this was the situation. There were multiple fibroids and this lady was advised total hysterectomy, but she came for homeopathic treatment, and this is the report after treatment. So here, as you can see, the uterus is completely normal and it is gone into a post-menopausal status. So it took around 10 to 11 months, and the fibroids completely vanished, and the cysts which were there in the ovaries, that also disappeared, as well as the chronic gastritis also disappeared. So this is how this patient was treated. I tried to find what was the conflict in the life of this lady and what was the perception and what was her thinking process to the situation. And after that, the homeopathic medicine was prescribed. So friends, please like, share and support and subscribe. I would be posting videos more often. So this is all about fibroid. I hope I was able to give you some insight about the fibroid uterus, the conflict with a case. Thank you.